we're having a bunch of fun today. Janice Cranmer is co-hosting today while Abby's gone, and Red Prime Steaks is firing up the grill. I can't wait.
Nice. Plus, Terry and Susan perform, and we learn about a new little artsy hangout in Bricktown. This is Oklahoma Live.
From our studios in Oklahoma City, this is KSBI's Telly Award-winning Oklahoma Live. Here are your hosts, Abby Broyles and Drew Schroeder. Oklahoma Live starts now.
And welcome to Oklahoma Live. Abby, of course, out of town, so Janice is sitting in today. We're going to have some fun.
5 people canceled, so I'm here to take over.
Oh, please. And you just realize, I know, you obviously work here and you're in charge most of the time.
Well.
Not for the next hour. Whatever happens here, you're no longer a boss. You are a host of a television show.
Okay.
So and I have
let's
a feeling...
make our apologies now.
Yeah. You
No,
don't
we're
have
gonna
to.
have fun.
Oh, my gosh. And you just realize how far of a run it is for us to get from the kitchen.
Run? And I was like, yes, we need to run.
It's like a 5,000 square foot house around here. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, all right, let's get into it. Let's do some talking.
Okay.
I don't know what you think about this, but there is a new building that's getting ready to go into Deep Deuce.
Cool.
It's part of the OKC development on Northeast 2nd Street. And if you take a look, it's a new trend that a lot of things are doing. They're using shipping containers to actually make this building. And I've seen this done in other cities, and now it's coming here to downtown Oklahoma City. They're taking 17 shipping containers, putting them all together. This is what the inside will look like. So it'll be offices. They're going to have a dining area.
Sure.
And it's going to be ready pretty much by winter time. And so when you drive into that area, you're going to see all of these red shipping containers standing there. And they're putting them together right now off-site. So what they're going to do is bring them all in, and like in 2 weeks, this new building will be up. Yeah.
Hey, that's cool. You got to do something with those shipping containers, right?
I guess.
And they don't look like shipping containers from the inside.
No,
so
no.
They look really cool, contemporary.
They do a good job. The guy who's building it, you would think, okay, they're doing it because it's cheaper, but it's really not. It's the only reason is because in 8 to 10 years they can move it, and they can move it anywhere they want. But they said otherwise, it's pretty much the same cost of just doing normal construction.
That's surprising to me, actually.
I know. I don't know. I kind of think they're ugly.
Well,
I mean, I hate to say it, but it just looks like leftover shipping containers piled on top of each other.
It's our excuse that we're oaky green.
Yeah, I guess.
Living in those shipping containers.
I mean, I know people use them like in their backyard.
Yeah.
I've known people who have buried them and made storm shelters out of those things. But I don't know, to put it in a downtown of a city.
Well, you didn't know this, Drew, but our studios are constructed out of shipping containers.
I had no idea.
I know, the things you learn.
I wonder why it smells like fish in here. It's so weird.
Yeah.
We've never been able to get rid of that smell.
No.
Okay, moving on. I don't know how we're going to seg to the Thunder Girl tryouts, but we're going to try.
Thought of one, and I'm just not going to go there.
Tonight, if you want to go check it out at Riverwind Casino,
I will be there.
It is the finals of the Thunder Girl auditions.
In my cheerleading outfit.
See? Oh, so really? So you made it through to the final round, or you're just going to be a fan sitting in the crowd wearing a Thunder Girl outfit?
No, I'm shaking my groove thing up there.
Okay.
Like,
well, go ahead. Give me a cheer. We can just get you in the competition right now. I know people.
Come on. I mean, I can't cheer. I can't high kick.
Nothing?
I would hurt somebody.
You can't even get the dribble it, pass it.
Pass it.
Put it in the basket. See? You're in.
I just know them because I remember being on the free throw line and being like, oh, God, why does this girl dribble 5 times before she shoots the darn ball?
See?
You know what I mean? So, yeah, I know you.
You can go check it out. She will be there dressed up as the Thunder Girl. But it is free, open to the public tonight. It starts at 7 o'clock.
It's like a whole event. It's really fun, actually. And these girls work hard for, let me tell you, very little pay, and they help out the fans so much. So go support them. They're super nice, and they do a lot of stuff for the community as well. So.
Yeah, you're right. They don't get paid very much. They got the best seat in the house.
They do.
I mean, that is a great deal.
Yeah, it's
and they
super
get
cool.
to be in a calendar in their bikinis.
So if we give you a calendar bikini, we no longer have to pay Drew $5 a year.
That's right. 2015, you'll see it. It's the Drew Schroeder bikini calendar.
Yeah, I like it.
Oh, it's going to sell like hotcakes.
Okay.
It's not for everybody. What's next is uniforms. Oklahoma State.
This story.
So Oklahoma State, I think, has got some pretty cool uniforms.
They do.
And apparently Sporting News thinks they have pretty cool uniforms too, because they are in the best uniform competition right now.
Wow.
It's kind of like a March Madness kind of thing, where you go against other teams. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And so you can go vote right now. They're going up against Missouri, so you can go online. And who do you think's better, Oklahoma State or Missouri? They look very much the same except for the color of the number.
Yeah.
But you can decide which one has the better jersey and move on. By the way, the Sooners not in there.
No, because we've had the same uniform forever.
They were not nominated.
But that's okay. I like our uniforms. But yeah, that's okay. Go State. Does anybody beat Oregon?
In terms of ugly uniforms, no.
Oh, yeah.
Some of those, you know, there's different sections too. There's traditional. There's the wacky new ones like Oregon has. Oklahoma State's are kind of out there a little bit, but not as crazy as some of the other ones.
Decent.
So if you want to go vote today, because you have until the end of the day tonight to vote and try to move them on past Missouri.
Go State.
Go State.
Yeah.
And then last, UFOs. Do you believe in UFOs? I'm just going to go right into it. Why not?
Is this a question?
Yes.
I'll tell you this much. I'm scared by the movies. Frightened just because I'm a scaredy cat a little bit. But no.
No. Okay. Well, this might change your mind.
Uh-oh.
Or maybe not. This is a video from Germany that was taken that is now online. Take a look at this. This guy was in the park videotaping his child playing.
Which is awkward.
Yeah, it is kind of awkward. Then, oh my gosh, there's a UFO above.
Okay.
Now, people are going back and forth. The experts are saying this is real. This UFO is real. They see no CGI, nothing like that. People who are in the CGI world say there's no way this thing is real. This is totally fake. And
why
ridiculous.
is it so close to Earth?
I don't know.
And why didn't we hear of a breaking news story or something?
These videos keep popping up and people really believe that they're real. And I watch it, I'm like, is this like 1985 movie technology? That's terrible.
I mean, I want to get into it. I want to be like, ooh, UFO New Mexico, and like get real scared and all that stuff. But then I see stuff like that and I'm like, okay.
I know.
Really? You think somebody would just be like, bang, bang, you dead, UFO?
Isn't that sad?
Yeah.
It's like they made it on their at-home computer. I mean, it looked really fake to me, but like I said, people are really believing that one.
Okay.
I don't know. It's Germany. I'm not sure what they're drinking there, but it's better than what we've got.
Bring us along this way.
Well, coming up here next, we can't wait because we're going to make some good food. We're heading to the kitchen.
Awesome. We're eating good with Red Prime Steak. That's up next on Oklahoma Live.
It's like AT&T knew what we wanted.
Just the other day, we were saying we wanted a TV experience that fit into our life.
And our budget.
And then we see this Uverse TV deal.
Call to get Uverse TV for just $19 a month with qualifying bundles. Keep the same great price for 2 years guaranteed. Plus, get a total home DVR included for life.
Great deal, huh? And get this, I've always wanted to put a TV in here, but there's no TV outlet. Now we can. By adding the wireless receiver from AT&T, we can move the TV where we want.
And with the total home DVR, we can record 4 shows at once and play them back in any room. We never miss a show now.
Call to get Uverse TV for just $19 a month with qualifying bundles. Keep the same great price for 2 years guaranteed. Plus, get a total home DVR included for life.
This AT&T deal was made for us.
Look, they even knew I wanted to record this show.
That was me, hun.
That was her.
Choctaw Nation Career Development Program is changing lives of Choctaw tribal members nationwide. Our client success stories prove how providing career guidance, employment services, and funding for tuition helps Choctaws and their families better their lives. Find out how career development can help you change your career and your life. Become our next success story. Contact us today at 866-933-2260 or at ChoctawCareers.com.
The bond between mother and baby is magical, especially when mom is breastfeeding and has a supportive workplace. Breastfeeding moms are more productive and take fewer sick days, so it makes great business sense to support moms. With flexible break times and private spaces to pump, a little support and understanding can make all the difference. Best for moms, best for babies, best for business. Support breastfeeding. It's worth it.
Coming up on The Better Show.
Dr. Rachel Ross is here talking better sex in your 30s, 40s, and 50s.
Plus, delicious summertime side dishes for your barbecue.
And tips to help you recover from a bad breakup.
Join JD and Rebecca for Better tomorrow at 9 on MyKSBI.
There are a lot of choices when it comes to entertainment news, but we do it differently. It's in our name.
Tonight at 6 on KSBI 52.
Welcome back. We love eating with Red Prime Steak, one of the best places in the country. And Chef de Cuisine Joe Giacobbe is here with us today.
Hey, how you doing?
Great. How are you?
Good. Thanks for coming. So we have a 10-ounce filet today.
We do.
It looks good, but we need some help with the grilling
Absolutely.
technique.
That's what we're here for. This is a 10-ounce center cut filet, and what we're going to do is we're going to put a little oil, and then we're going to do some salt and pepper on top of that.
Okay.
And I'm actually going to let you grill today.
Oh, great. I got tongs. Look,
you got tongs.
I brought my tongs.
Oh,
so if
look
this
out,
TV thing falls through, you can always come work with us.
You have not seen me grill, my friend.
All right.
I'm not even allowed to do it at my own house.
Excellent. So what we're going to do is we're going to slap that on the grill, and we're going to get some grill marks on there.
Okay, that is a giant hunk of meat.
It is indeed. This is our largest filet that we have. Red Prime has 11 different cuts of meat. We have 2 fillets on the menu, and this is the monster of the 2.
So when you say filet mignon, is that what it is?
It is synonymous.
Okay.
It comes from the tenderloin of the cow, which runs between the short loin and the sirloin, parallel to the backbone. It is a non-working muscle, hence the name tenderloin. So it never works, and it's going to be nice and tender.
That's why it's so good, because that's my favorite cut of meat.
It is indeed.
See, I like a good muscle that doesn't work.
That's
good
right.
thing I'm here observing today.
I got a lot of filet on me.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and flip this guy completely over for me.
Okay.
And if you can tell, we got some nice grill marks on there.
Yeah.
Excellent. And while that's going on, I brought a little eye candy today. This is a good starter that we serve at Red Prime. This is our RP tomato salad. It consists of green tomatoes, hothouse tomatoes, yellow tomatoes, and nestled in there is some fresh mozzarella. Got some pickled red onions. We finished it with a balsamic reduction and basil-infused olive oil.
Wow.
So that's a great way to start your meal at Red. Our doors open at 4:30 for happy hour, and that's one of the many items that you can get on there.
That's great.
That'll make you happy.
So now, when you guys are doing this at the restaurant, do you cook it all on the grill? Do you grill mark and then go in the oven?
It depends on the temperature. We can go medium rare or rare on the grill. But to get medium or above, we have to go into the oven for a minute.
Okay.
And this guy, this 10-ouncer, we actually go in the oven for about 5 minutes to go ahead and bring it up to temperature.
Does it like take you off if somebody orders well?
Not at all.
Oh, it would be.
It's all personal preference. You know, we'll do whatever the customer wants to do.
Yeah. So, as the guy who's making the steak, what's your favorite way to have it done?
I'm a medium fan.
Are you?
Yeah.
That's just right about in the middle. You get nice tenderness, nice juiciness, and it seems to work out just great.
Definitely.
So what we're going to top this steak with today is a little truffle butter.
Okay.
And foie gras.
So, foie gras, we've been practicing this. I know what it is because it's goose liver, right?
It is.
Okay.
It's either the fattened liver of a goose or a duck, and we use Moulard duck at Red Prime, and we sear it and then top our steaks with it if you so desire.
Really?
So I've got a nice 2-ounce piece of foie. I've got a hot saute pan. I'm not going to add any oil because essentially this is fat.
Okay.
You don't want to add any more oil to it. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and plop it in the center of the pan, and it's going to start searing down, and you'll start to see it render out its fat. And it's going to smoke this place up, which is a beautiful thing.
Yeah, we like the smoke. Nothing wrong with that.
So essentially we're going to get a nice crust on it, and then we're going to kiss the other side real quick.
It's going quick. Like, I don't know, the
quick.
camera can't see that because it's a little, hazy in here, but it's going really quick.
And it really is, it's greasing. It's like a big old thing of Crisco, but like way better.
But delicious.
Obviously.
Exactly. So,
and Red Prime, you guys have won all kinds of awards. I see you in the magazines. I mean, what are some of the magazines that you've been in as best in the country recently?
We have, and we actually were voted the best in Oklahoma City in a couple different publications. So Good Egg Dining and Red Prime specifically has made its mark. I just moved here from the East Coast, and Red Prime is certainly on par with any of the fine dining restaurants that I worked at out there.
Nice.
So I'm going to go ahead and have you do a quarter turn for me.
Quarter turn, you got it.
Thank you, sir.
There you go. I'm not sure what that did, but thank you.
There you go.
Thank you.
And I'm actually through the magic of television.
Okay, and that's all.
He's taking
back
the
away.
tongs.
Back away from the grill.
I'm just swinging him around, blocking with tongs.
You did good. Just leave it at that.
There we go. go?
And through the magic of television.
That's good.
We've got one that's ready to go.
Nice.
And I'm going to have you plop that right on top of that steak there.
So that whole thing of truffle butter goes on there.
The whole darn thing.
Wow. So this is very locale, right? Of course, with the truffle butter and the foie gras.
Absolutely not.
And foie gras.
So we're going to go right on top there.
I get yelled at if I ever go to a steak eater's house and they make steak when I ask for A1. How does that roll at Red Prime?
We actually will make you our own homemade if we need to.
So you don't even have A1?
We don't have it, but we can do it.
Thank the Lord.
We have 8 different sauces there. A1 is not one of them, but if you really want it, we'll make it right there for you.
And you know what I always tell them when I ask for A1? That means your steak's not very good, and I need to cover. If your steaks are really good, you don't need it.
That's right. If you're trying to cover it all up, then that's an issue.
Yeah, just trying to get it down.
So.
Okay, Drew.
All right.
Okay, let's give it a shot.
Dig in.
Okay, I'm just gonna. Oh gosh, this is a massive.
Oh, it just pulls apart.
It does.
Yeah, I'll cut mine in half. So
okay.
You can have the littler half.
No, I get the little one.
Sorry, Drew. I'll get you a piece of
once again, let everybody know where Red Prime is. It's a great restaurant in your hours, too.
Red Prime is located at 504 North Broadway.
Here, just stick one on there for me.
Oh, I got you.
Oh, hey, thanks. Are you going to feed it to me, too?
There you go. We're in the old building at 504 North Broadway. Happy hour starts at 4:30 daily.
That's really good.
You want to hug him, don't you?
Yeah.
I can tell. That is amazing.
Good deal.
That is the best steak I've ever had in my life.
Excellent. Well, we look forward to seeing you in the restaurant.
Wow.
We've got 11 different cuts that you can try out, so we'd love to have you down to try some more.
I will. Mine, everybody, I call dibs. That one is mine.
Go check them out at Red Prime.
Thank you for coming in.
Thank you.
Coming up, we're going to sit down with Pat Becker, talk a little dog talk.
All about dogs. Yahoo!
With the average bill for television service climbing to over $75 per month and everything from grocery to gas prices going up, we're all looking for ways to save some money. Brian Bluvis is here from Dish Direct to share some information on how to save money by switching to Dish Network.
Well, TV rates just keep climbing, and people are now realizing that there's a better option. Dish Network has the best value in TV entertainment with the lowest all-digital price nationwide. And when you realize the savings and the benefits, it just makes sense to switch.
Well, let's talk about some of those benefits. What are they?
Well, for starters, Dish Network has more HD channels available than any other provider. And the remote control is easy to use, and then there's the DVR, which everybody loves. And that allows you to pause, rewind, and record TV. Dish Network also offers the new multi-room DVR, so you can record in one room and then watch it in another.
I love that idea. Now, we mentioned that the cable rates are on the rise. What are the rates with Dish Network?
Well, Dish Network now has popular packages with all of your favorite channels, including locals, starting as low as $19.99 per month. And you get to lock in that price for 1 year.
Wow.
And if you call now, you'll receive all HBO, Cinemax, Showtime, and Starz channels free for 3 months and receive the activation and installation free.
I understand you have something special for our viewers today.
That's right, we do. The next 20 people that call us and order Dish Network service are going to receive a $50 Visa gift card that can be spent anywhere. And this is exclusive for phone orders only. So call 1-888-960-3167. It's really easy to set up over the phone, and we're usually able to do same-day or next-day installations. And this is a limited-time offer, so please call now. Call 1-888-960-3167. That's 1-888-960-3167.
Well, for about 3 or 4 years now, I've been producing a show that airs every Saturday at 10 o'clock right here. It's called Dog Talk, and the host of the show, Miss Pat Becker, is here. I'm so glad that we're finally on air together.
There we go.
Not unintentionally, a double negative there.
I know, but I feel so protected.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's fantastic.
Well, you should, because I can't control anything right now.
I want to say while the cat's away, the mice are going to play? What is happening here?
We're losing it, that's all.
A lot of fun.
It is.
It's unbelievable.
Oh, I know, and it's a little smoky in here, so sorry, but
it's animal fat, which I cannot tolerate too often, but there again, I'm making exceptions.
Well, you've been getting tons of emails from your amazing viewers with great questions, and we've been bringing them up here, and we've got some good ones to go over today.
We do, because these are actually having to do with social issues, which, it's not rocket science, people.
Yeah.
But anyway, we need to discuss them. So who has a question?
I got the first one. It's from Joyce and Shawnee, and this is a social issue. Joyce says she loves kids. There are kids that she's got 3 dogs. They put in an underground fence when they moved in, and the 3 kids are pretty much tormenting their dogs that live across the street. And so here's what's going on. Apparently, when she came out one day, she saw that the neighbor's kids were taking food, feeding them to her dogs, and leading them back and forth across the underground electric fence. So she says she ran out, yelled at them. They ran home. She wants to tell the parents, but she doesn't want to risk being alienated from the neighbors. What should she do?
Okay, this is a problem that has bad vibes on both sides. Number one, these children should be admonished. Doing something like that is not acceptable, and we have found in dog research that kids who get into this kind of tormenting animals will eventually turn into the kind of people who torment people. So you really need to get on top of that. The lady with the fencing, I like underground fencing, but here's the problem. Never should you underground fence all the way around your house, just in the backyard. If you do it in the front, the dogs can come into the front yard, and remember, an animal or a person can come across that electric wire without knowing it's there. The dogs know it's there. They cannot escape.
Oh, I see.
Now, many things will trigger a dog. If something comes down the street in front of it that's going to be exciting or agitating, they will have occasion to run through that.
Okay.
So it's very dangerous, and for a lot of reasons. They have found, too, that dogs out in lightning storms, it can create a big problem. So the thing about it is, if you're going to use the fence, use it only in the backyard. Protect the dogs that way. Check on them often. Don't leave them out at night with the electric collars on. Absolutely, not at night. Go over to this neighbor's house and say, excuse me, however, these dogs dogs are really in need of being left alone.
Yeah, your kids are brats. There's nothing wrong with going over and telling a neighbor that.
Well, you're going to save a lot of people. Teach the kids. The kids have to be taught.
It wasn't that long ago that you could go and, if your neighbor's kids were doing something, everybody disciplined the kids.
Oh, listen, they would grab them up and whack them on the fanny, and there you go.
Now we all tiptoe around it.
You're doing that kind of thing.
Yikes. Okay, the next one is from Lance and Enid. He says, I'm so disgusted with my neighbors. He has shrubs all around the perimeter, and every time this person is walking their dogs, he allows them to, take a little hike on those shrubs. He wants to know, isn't there a law against that?
Well, there actually is not a law in our state. Now, there are laws in other states about this. But if your dog is walking down the street, which if you're taking your dog for a walk, for goodness sakes, take it out in the backyard and let it pee-pee out there or eliminate out there. That is the thing to do. If you're walking, if there's a sidewalk, walk on the sidewalk. Don't allow your dog to what we call mark, because the first dog that marks on this poor man's shrubbery in the front of his house, the next dog that comes along is going to smell it and it's going to mark it too. It kills the plant eventually if it gets enough and not enough water. So this is a very rude thing to do, and it is another social deal. Now, you can, if you take your dog out for a walk, take poop bags with you, because they make these little bags, and you can invert them across your hand, reach down, pick them up, And so this is the good thing to do. Otherwise, it is socially unacceptable.
How do you keep a dog from doing that? I mean, you're walking your dog, and dog's like, hey, man, I'm going.
Okay, now,
I'm outside. At least I got that right.
Well, a lot of times it's not good planning, because if you feed your dog, generally by 2 hours afterwards or an hour and a half after, they're going to eliminate. So let them eliminate in your yard.
Eliminate. Wow, I like that. I
would have said boom boom or TT.
I'm going to use that. Eliminate.
Poop is a good one.
I'm going to teach my daughter that.
Go eliminate yourself. Okay, another one's from Kyle in Oklahoma City. He says, my best friend was recently married to a girl who has 2 boxer dogs, both young males. Every time we go over there, it's a wreck. They're fabric's torn on the couch. It's disgusting. The dogs jump on them. So now they just don't want to even go over there.
Yeah, you lose friends quickly that way. And when I read this email, I said to I got in touch with this girl and I said, how long have you been single? And she said, well, I'm 34. So how long have you had the dogs? Oh, I just got these. You know, they're just puppies. I just lost some. I just got them. So the guy who moves in with her and she eventually marries has to accept that, right?
Yeah.
If he wants the lady. But what happens is the dogs become the victims because they are totally out of control, no training whatsoever, alienating all of your friends. So what does this get you? The value in that is zero.
Yeah.
As I say, it ain't rocket science, folks. You know, you have to get with it. Train the dogs. Now here's what happens if something happens and she wants to rehome those dogs. Who are they going to go to that's not going to be a little mean to them? Because they don't know. Dogs need guidance. They need a leader. There's just no doubt about that.
Gotta get them a little training.
Solves all the problems.
Yeah. Well,
It does.
Pat, thank you so much. We
Thank
appreciate you
you.
coming in. And of course, Saturday mornings, you got to
10
make
o'clock.
sure you tune in.
Please do. This coming Saturday, we're going to have an outstanding show, so I hope everybody will.
You always do, 10 a.m. Well, coming up here next, Susan Mogilika and Terry Jordan. I've never said their
Good
last
for you.
names
I wasn't
before.
gonna say that.
Susan and Terry is all I've ever called them before. Are going to
That's not
perform.
really the right pronunciation. She'll be really mad at me.
Well, Susan and Terry perform on the live stage coming up here next.
We offer plates for every taste. Always a reason to celebrate. No matter your taste, we've got a plate to celebrate. Pick your plate at Pearl's, Trappers, and Crabtown.
Tonight I'm gonna see my Machado Mio. Big guitar, real fruit jar, and big ale. Son of a gun will have big fun.
Well, I'm here to tell you that Jude and Jody Furniture is still at the corner of 29th and South Walker in Oklahoma City with the best furniture prices in the state of Oklahoma.
We love boats.
Nestled in the mountains of northwest Arkansas, minutes from Eureka Springs, is Spider Creek Resort. Secluded on 50 acres, our cabins from studios to 3 bedrooms all have fully equipped kitchens and outdoor grills. Spider Creek is a home away from home for families, fishermen, and groups of all sizes. Enjoy hiking, float the crystal clear waters of the White, or fish for trout. Our full-service fly shop will address all your equipment, food, and beverage needs. Spider Creek Resort, your home in the mountains.
On June 28, 2012, the United States Supreme Court voted to uphold the Patient Protection and Affordable Care Act. Health reform is officially law. It will help the uninsured get health care insurance and add significant new prescription benefits. If you are uninsured, having trouble getting or struggling to pay for health insurance, call now. The Health Hotline is accepting calls. You now have affordable options with real benefits. Call now.
Hi, I'm Dr. Jason Buchwald. The cost of health insurance and the denial of coverage because of pre-existing conditions has been a serious obstacle to many uninsured Americans. But now the law has changed.
If you are uninsured, having trouble getting or struggling to pay for health insurance, call now. Call the Health Hotline. All callers will get the Together Health Group Prescription Pricing Plan free. Call the Health Hotline now. Get the health insurance and prescription coverage you deserve.
Call 1-800-407-7069. That's 1-800-407-7069. Call now.
Don't miss the craft beer explosion.
I love this beer.
Great people, great time, great road trip.
We're gonna make beer out of this.
On the next Beer Geeks.
Saturday on My KSBI.
The long-awaited TMNT remake is finally here, and what better way to preview the new movie than with pizza? That's tomorrow on The Daily Buzz.
The Daily Buzz, tomorrow at 5:30 a.m. on My KSBI.
welcome back. We got a pretty amazing video to show you now. This is a subway in Australia.
Okay.
And there was a guy who got his leg basically stuck in between the subway and the platform.
Like the scariest thing ever.
And it took all of the people there to pretty much come and save him. So take a look. You'll see him right here. He's the one, he's getting ready and he slips and goes in between.
Yeah, obviously not the most coordinated.
No. And luckily the guy was behind him, was able to signal someone who works there.
Right.
And so after about 15 minutes of trying to get him free, everyone pretty much decides they decide to just push the train off of themselves, which is absolutely incredible that many people all just got together and saw that it was not working the way they were trying to free him, and they did it themselves. They all pushed together and got it off.
Well, shoot, yeah, they're late for work, and they're like, okay, the sooner this guy gets his darn leg out of here, the sooner we can go.
That's what's
So let's all
sad.
just give it a good 1, 2, 3, heave-ho.
I was thinking that same thing when I watched it.
Yeah.
I'm like, these people are looking very impatient, and then finally like, oh, forget it. We're just going to do it on our own. You guys are idiots.
The story that came out was like, look what happens next, the compelling people's emotion. I was like, those people are like, get your butt up and get out the way, buddy.
Yeah, and then they all cheer briefly, and then they push the guy out of the way. Like, all right, everybody on the train, let's go.
Let's see what we can get stuck and what we can move. We've got some big shipping containers out back that might need a heave-ho.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, we'll get your leg stuck after the show. Want to?
That's great.
Everybody come on down. We'll see if we can move the shipping container.
Well, apparently yesterday we were outside filming things, and there were snakes where I was filming. So
okay, let's see if we can
like one's this big. Nobody told me till after we were done.
Well, a normal guest here on the show, a frequent guest, Miss Irene Gianos, has been out and about. She's the Western Scout down at the Western District. And we have a Best of the West series. Today we're starting with On a Whim.
Hi guys, thanks so much for having me, and I'm at my first stop for Best of the West, and we're at On a Whim in Class and Curve. This is one of my favorite shops. I've been shopping here forever since they were first in business long ago. It's the best place to find gifts. You can find gifts for everyone, for everything, from home to personal things, beauty things, to accessories, to jewelry, you name it, we'll find it. So I'm going to take you on a little shopping spree. Come on, let's go. I love these butcher's blocks. I have one, and so it sits up in my kitchen by my stove, and it's great for anyone who has a kitchen, really. I mean, it's a great accessory, it looks great, and you can use it, and it's functional. And it's not over the top expensive, too. Some fun things for the wine drinkers. I love this, and you can put a whole collage of things together in a basket. What I love about On a Whim is that they gift wrap for free, which is awesome. So this is a bag that chills your wine, and there's all kinds of other fun things, including cocktail cookbooks, perfect for all of your friends when they entertain, and for yourself. If your friends are having babies, they've got the cutest baby gifts, from bibs to blankets to little dishes, and even classic baby books that every mom would love to read to their little ones. I know my girlfriends and me, we love great nail polish, and these are some great nail polishes. Awesome, awesome jewelry. I love their jewelry. And they have jewelry at all kinds of price points. They have jewelry that is very reasonable to some really fabulous things in their cases as well. And they've got designers that the stars are wearing, so you can feel like a star as well. And when they have a sale, they have a sale. And right now, lots of things are on sale. So you can not only find all these smaller things, but you can find some great sweaters and jackets and jeans. I got some jeans that were regularly $200 for like $75. What a deal. So I love On a Whim. Hair accessories, here you go. I love these headbands. They're great for second day hair. I throw my hair up in a bun and throw this on and I feel like I look like $1 million. Makeup bags. What girl doesn't love to have a fun makeup bag? When she's traveling, when she can throw this in one of her bigger tote bags, this is great to have on the go. You want your pretty things that make you feel pretty to look pretty too. Wallets and tote bags, you name it, they have it. So I think you're gonna love to On a Whim. Come back, shop with them, tell them that the Western Scout sent you.
Thanks, Irene. Much more to come from our Best of the West series. You can check out more of Irene's ideas and great little tips for everyday living at theoplife.com.
God, lots of good places to shop there.
Yeah.
Boy, that must have been a fun trip. Well, it's time to throw it over to the live stage. Here's a performance from Terry and Susan.
Everybody always asks me how I got to play so fine.
What is that?
Friend, I'm gonna tell you,
it really did take some time. After years and years of practice and a case of real bad knees, while the other guys were all playing with the football, I was home banging on the keys, and it got me right where I am. This is me playing the piano. I hope you like what I do. It's for you, and I'll try to sing right too.
You know what, Jared? I love the piano.
Oh, yeah.
2, 3, 4.
And after years and years of practice and a case of real bad knees, while the other guys were out playing with the football,
he was home banging on the key.
But it got me right where we are. This is it, playing the piano. I hope you like what we do. It's for you, and I'll try to sing right too.
Great job.
I love that song.
Terry and Susan, yeah, if you couldn't see us, but we were both holding up fake beers, going back and forth. Come on over, guys, have a seat.
Don't be afraid. Don't worry.
Great job. It's so glad to see you both again.
Thank you very much.
Me too.
Good to be back.
It looks like you both have been getting some sun out on a beach somewhere.
Yeah.
Well, this is a weird question, but sitting at that piano, and I've had to sit over there and not play with people, how do you do it together? How long does it take to practice? Are you both like hitting each other's hands? Like, that's mine.
we kind of have this thing going, you know.
We went to college together.
Okay.
So we kind of grew up, you know, putting this thing together.
Yeah. A lot of musicality in this woman, and so it works well.
Oh, the love in the room.
I know. I know. When we're in break, we're like, get out!
It's true. It's very true. So, and you guys are out. You're just going to be out and about all summer. People can come and see you guys around town.
It is a good thing to have a job at Cherokee Yacht Club on Grand Lake.
Oh my goodness!
For the summer.
That's where the tan comes.
Yeah. Isn't that great?
Yeah.
Yeah, just enjoy the lake all summer.
So what do you do? I mean, do you just
play piano.
You play the piano and go on the
go boating
boats?
a lot. Yeah. And there's great food there and fun parties and they're around the pool.
Yeah.
All kinds of things to do at Cherokee Yacht Club.
It's a beautiful place.
That's awesome.
So Friday night, tomorrow after the show, we'll hop in with you.
I'm there.
We're there.
Okay, done. Done. I'll be your roadie if you need me to. I'll be your intern for the rest of the summer. Well, thank you both for coming in. We appreciate it. We'll hear more from them coming up. But coming up here next, we're going to talk about a cool new exhibit in Bricktown.
It's called Exhibit C. Stay with us. Details next.
And a case of real bad knees, while the other guys were all playing with the football.
More home, less money, happy clients? You bet.
Very satisfied. I loved every bit of it. We had a lot of fun together building this house together.
Your home's in your hands. You build it.
Still wanting to quit smoking? Kick your ash with the Vape Bar. E-cig kits start at $19.99 and come with a free e-liquid. Does your e-cig need repair? The Vape Bar fixes simple repairs for free or repairs any vape for under $7. If it can't be fixed, use your repair cost towards any new product from the Vape Bar. Start kicking your ash today at the Vape Bar. The Vape Bar has 2 locations, in OKC at Northwest Expressway in MacArthur or at 12th and Eastern and more. Visit the Vape Bar on Facebook and kick your ash today. The Vape Bar.
We get it. You're busy. Work, kids, life, and you need a car to get everyone everywhere they need to go. The last thing you need is to come to a dealership and fill out paperwork. And what about explaining your bad credit situation again and again? Now you don't have to. Just go to thekeyonline.com and complete your application from home. It usually takes about 15 minutes. Once approved, you can pick your vehicle from our online inventory and we'll have it waiting for you. The Key. Cars, loans, life.
Three-Way Poncho. It's my problem solver. This is my one go-to outfit that gives me so many incredible looks.
Wear it at the office. Then simply pull off the shoulder for a look that's just right for a night on the town. And the next day, Three-Way Poncho will have you ready for carpool. Tired of uncomfortable clothing? Three-Way fits every figure to camouflage flaws and show off your assets. With so many looks, you'll see why everyone wants a three-way. You could pay $50 or more for this go-to garment. But now through this special TV offer, you'll receive Suzanne's three-way poncho in black for just $19.99. And as a bonus, we're offering a second three-way poncho for half price. Flattering, easy-to-fit three-way poncho. Sizes fit small through plus sizes. And it's as soft as your favorite t-shirt. An easy-to-care-for, wrinkle-resistant fabric.
Call 1-800-790-6512.
And get your three-way plus a second three-way for half price.
Three-way poncho, that is.
That's 2 three-way ponchos at one great price. Call or go online now.
I remember the moment.
I'll never forget that moment.
That moment?
It was a moment that changed my life. I'd been training with my team for months, and now we had been called up for the first time. The real deal. Wildfires were getting dangerously close to home. At that moment, I got my first taste of just how important the Guard is to my community.
See how the Guard can be an important part of your life at NationalGuard.com.
Better home, better price, happy client? You bet, with You Build It.
I would do this again in a heartbeat. Very satisfied.
Your home's in your hands. You build it.
Welcome back. If you're going to Bricktown, you got to check out the newly constructed Exhibit C. It's a great place to catch some great art.
That's right, and Paige Williams is here to tell us all about it. Open almost a month now.
A month today on July 7th.
Well,
wow.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So for people who haven't been to Bricktown in a while, I remember talking about this under construction. Tell everybody where Exhibit C is.
Yes, Exhibit C is a brand new mixed-use facility in Bricktown. If you are familiar with Bricktown, it's right next to the American Banjo Museum. So a fantastic destination there, or the Melting Pot. If you like melted chocolate, we sell chocolate in forms in Exhibit C, so with Bedre chocolate. But it is at 1 East Sheridan in Bricktown, and we are open 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. every single day.
Wow. Great. So what can people expect to see when they walk in to Exhibit C? Because it's kind of an all-informing, title, but what exactly is it?
Exhibit C is an all-inclusive, open, mixed-use concept of Native American art and primarily Chickasaw artists that we have there. We also sell anything that the Chickasaw Nation creates, any books, Native American art books, Native American history. We sell Bedre chocolate, which is the chocolate factory owned by the Chickasaw Nation. We have the full line there, so if you like the chocolate-covered potato chips or the chocolate-covered bugles, I like the white chocolate covered popcorn.
Chocolate covered bugles, you said?
Yes.
Like, really? The old school snack, and you dip them in chocolate.
Yes, dipped in white chocolate.
I didn't know that was possible.
It's the perfect combination of sweet and salty.
Drew's life just changed forever.
I
hope you know.
I think it did too. So the process of going through all this, I would imagine, is pretty amazing. Getting a place, like purchasing it in Bricktown. What made you decide to do all this, and how long did it take?
Well, Governor Anatubby's vision was he wanted to provide Chickasaw Nation history and culture and amenities to the million-plus visitors who visit Bricktown on an annual basis. So he actually selected the building. It's a fantastic building because it used to be an old candy factory, and the fact that we now sell Bedre chocolate out of there is a wonderful connection. Also, the Chickasaw artists, we really wanted an avenue to support them and for them to be able to provide their artwork to individuals outside of Oklahoma. And so it's really kind of a cooperative effort where we sell and promote a bunch of different Chickasaw artists, and we have a featured artist that rotates every 4 months. And we opened the exhibit with Mike Larson, who is a fantastic artist. He has work at the state capitol, he has work at the Chickasaw Cultural Center, and he's done work nationally, just beautiful work. But he is our featured artist, and you can come and see his work as well as other Chickasaw and Native artists, and that ranges from pins. We have someone who makes actual writing pins, and it's very unique in their Chickasaw artists, and jewelry and purses. And one of the Chickasaw artists, her purses are actually being held carried in Hollywood now. So Anne Hathaway carries it, and it's a great place to stop in if you want something unique for Oklahoma as a perfect gift. And now it's my #1 birthday present purchasing facility ever because it's just right there. And
well, good, because you remember me come Christmas time, chocolate covered bugles.
Bugles.
Truckloads.
I'll be like, Drew, bugles.
I don't mean just one little present, truckloads. I want dropped off. I'll pay too, don't worry. I'll even go make them if you need me to. Well, that's great. What a great way to really just get the whole culture out to people visiting our town, which is so great.
And Governor Anatubby, that was a smart place to buy that building. He did a good job with that.
He is very strategic and always working for our citizens to make sure that we are promoting them and promoting our resources. So our artists and now our chocolate and our books, and encouraging people that next time they visit Oklahoma to go down to Chickasaw Country on their trip through Oklahoma.
I love that.
We just saw the hours and location there on your screen, so make sure you go check out Exhibit C in Bricktown. Paige, thanks so much for coming.
Thank you very much for having me.
Great job. Well, coming up here next, we're going to have more music on our live stage.
Yes, Terry and Susan about to take it away on the dueling piano. We'll be right back.
This is your last chance to save 75% off Rockin' Body. If you want to shed the fat and sculpt your body to get that slim, sexy look of your dreams, then you need to stop working out.
Say what?
And start rocking out with Rockin' Body, the fun new body makeover system that takes the world's hottest dance moves and turns them into fast, fun, fat-burning routines so you don't even feel like you're working out.
It's like going to a club, you know, you're dancing, you're having fun, and you're actually getting results.
I lost 33 pounds and 7 inches off my waist.
I lost 30 pounds dancing.
That's because Rockin' Body was created by fitness expert and insanity creator Shaun T. Shaun's body rockin', calorie blasting, total body workout is everything you need to dance off pounds right in your own living room.
Rockin' Body combines dance and fitness in a fun new way so you can achieve insane weight loss.
I danced my hat off and I had a great time, and now 24 pounds later, 30 inches overall, I'm a new person.
The secret is Shaun's easy-to-follow, fun dance progressions designed to tone and tighten your abs, shrink and shape your hips and thighs, and lift and firm your booties.
Shaun T is incredible. Rockin' Body. I've lost 33 pounds. I feel sexy, you know? I feel good.
And now, for a limited time, the complete $80 Rockin' Body system is 75% off.
Say what?
That's right, Rockin' Body is only $19.95, but only while supplies last. Call now and we'll even upgrade you to express shipping, free. But it gets even better. We'll also include Sean's 3-day slim down so you can lose 5 pounds and 5 inches in your first 3 days. And this $60 value is yours to keep no matter what. That's the complete Rockin' Body system. Over $60 in bonuses and a free upgrade to express shipping, all for only $19.95. This offer won't last.
Call 1-800-824-1094 or order online at rockinbody.com. That's 1-800-824-1094. Call now.
For strong, resilient hair, I use Clear Scalp and Hair.
Clear deeply nourishes your scalp because, like a tree, your hair's natural strength comes from its foundation.
For hair that's 10 times more resilient, Clear Scalp and Hair.
What are you doing?
Packing my lunch. Between school, homework, and soccer practice, I'm gonna need all the energy I can get.
Who's that one for?
You.
Get a smarter start to school with all your lunch favorites. Unbeatable prices, guaranteed by Savings Catcher. Save money, live better. Walmart.
Welcome back. It's time for weather with KSBI meteorologist Edward St. Pé.
Thank you, Drew and Janice. Let's take a look at what's happening. A frontal system back to the north and back to the west. We could see some scattered showers with that system tomorrow, but partly cloudy tonight. Low near 75. The scattered shower threat with us tomorrow. Scattered thunderstorms, partly cloudy, otherwise partly sunny. High 97 degrees. As we look ahead through the weekend, scattered showers very low, 20%. Generally a sunny weekend with highs in the mid-90s and mostly sunny also for Monday and Tuesday. I'm meteorologist Edward St. Pé. That's your forecast update.
It's live stage time.
Let's throw it over there once again. Here's another performance from Terry and Susan.
It must have been moonlight that led me straight to you. I still hear you calling, dear one, hold me fast. And I started praying, oh Lord, please let this last. We seem to float through the air.
was wondering when Blue Moon would come in, because that's the only Moon song I could think of.
That was great. Terry and Susan, I love them.
Much more fun and laughs ahead on the show. Stay with us.
Speaking of which, here are some cheap laughs for you.
What in the world?
It's got underneath the tire.
Underneath a tire? That's something my dad would do.
Did you get that email from Vince?
Geezer crossing.
Don't you love the look of solid wood? I'm Bob Mills, and now's your chance to own this sleek designed European-style queen bed, the matching dresser mirror with a hidden jewelry storage, and the nightstand with cup holder, all crafted from solid Brazilian pine. Now what do you think? $1,500, $1,600? Get this, with Bob Mills' exclusive Companions pricing, just $997, and the $500 solid wood entertainment chest is free. Look, why pay for something when it's free at Bob Mills?
All right, guys, are you ready? Cox game day. Woo! Wow.
Great, what games are on?
Are you kidding? With Contour from Cox and the fastest in-home Wi-Fi, we've got the Oklahoma game, the Florida game, the Louisiana game, and the latest episode of Chopped.
Please open your baskets.
Did you say Chopped?
Yeah, it's leftovers week.
Get TV, internet, and home phone for only $79.99 a month with free Pro install, including Wi-Fi setup and support. Add Cox Home Security and get free Pro install and equipment up to a $350 value.
Yeah! Unbelievable! Can you believe he cooked a flan with those ingredients?
Switch to a Cox bundle. Packages are only $79.99 a month, including free Pro install and 2 years of savings. Add Cox Home Security and get free Pro install and equipment up to a $350 value.
I wish I could cook like that.
Anyone can.
Just takes practice and focus.
Get a Cox bundle for only $79.99 a month with free Pro install, including Wi-Fi setup and support. Add Cox Home Security and get free Pro install and equipment up to a $350 value.
There are 13,000 cabs in the streets of the Big Apple, but there's only one that pays you. What interjection has a shout used in calling pigs?
Suey!
Cash Cab, tonight at 11 and 11:30. KSBI celebrated the 4th of July at the Liberty Fest Parade in Edmond. Dog Talks host Pat Becker joined Oklahoma Live's Red, White, and Blue host Abby Broyles and Mr. Patriotic himself and host of KSBI's Wild Card, Ed Murray. KSBI would like to thank the men and women that serve our country. If your community would like KSBI to come to town, send us an email to oklahomalive@ksbitv.com.
You love bacon or you're wrong.
Yeah. I agree. Totally agree.
Also works with Bugles. We'll be friends till we're old and senile. Then we'll be new friends.
Oh, that's sweet.
Get it? Because you need somebody.
That's sweet. That's not funny. That's just sweet.
Aww.
Old senile people. I don't know where I'm going with that.
Just put me down.
I notice my eyes are going. It's like, well, I'm trying to read those. Well, we've had a great time. Janice will be back tomorrow. We'll be here. Don't worry.
We'll be in black.
We have done nothing wrong to get fired today.
So we think.
I think. Okay. Well, everybody, thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow. We'll kick off your big weekend with a great Friday show. But here's one last song with Terry and Susan.